Don't settle for fakes. My duel-taining is the real deal.
Hello everyone and welcome to my first impressions video about the Lord of BORREL mini-box. First impression, Lord of BORREL is a really bad name. No, the mini-box leaked and the DLM website finally has all the rarities and stuff. That's cool. Shoutouts to Random Plucks and Predaz HD for all the hard work they're putting in. Really MVPs of this community. I'm going to take a quick look at every card. So obviously BORREL Dragon is the cover card. Absolutely busted boss monster. Like one of the most meta-defining cards of the early Vrains era. It's a really strong card. Really powerful. The fact that you can't respond to its effect, which can be activated at quick effect speed, means that it completely blanks battle traps, damage step effects, this sort of stuff, because you do retain priority on your turn. I think I don't quote me on that. No, it's just a really strong generic link boss for monsters to go into. You do need 3 mats, but this can be easily achieved. This is really also really cool for like Orcust because it's a dark, and also you can probably make a case for Salamandreates using this guy. Because they can spam the board really easily. So this is no, just a really good card. Tiramisu, really good card as well. This one is a bit more offensive than defensive. You can't really make this turn 1 and pass. Well, I can't really make ball load turn 1 and pass either, because that's a huge investment. But no, it's a really strong, powerful removal. Non-targeting, non-destructive, just really based and busted, and I was complaining about the lack of Medolce support, and they gave us this, which is really funny. Fuse Line is bad. I'm sorry. This is a card that I pulled in real life as a secret, and I was like, oh, this is a secret raid, it must be good. Well, then I read it, and I was like, oh, okay. This is basically a Raigeki break that trades the discard for only being able to work in one specific column, which is just really bad. It's just really bad. You can't even like cheat it out the end with a card effect or something. It's just bad. Cyber's Magician, bad. Cracking Dragon, I thought was gonna be a Revolver level up reward. Kind of sad to see it in the box. It's not that great of a card, even with the accompanying skill. Meh. Rocket Tracer's busted. Summoner Monk I thought would be a free card that we were gonna get as an event reward. Definitely, apparently not. Kind of disappointing. Scarlet also pretty good. I'm gonna play it in Cubics. I'm sure there's 1,000 decks that are going to be able to use it. But Rocket Tracer is really strong though. I don't think people get how powerful this card is. Quick Launch. Absolutely insane that we're getting this at 3. Like Salamandreat Circle was already a very powerful searcher. This one summons from deck. Fun fact, you can check the effect of Rocket Tracer to your activated Quick Launch in order to pop the Quick Launch and get like 2 monsters from deck, which is just insane. Absolutely incredible card. Like if you're building rockets, you're gonna need 3 and 3 of each of these. Chocolate mode, really good. Turn 1 option for Medolce. Glass Souffle, also really good turn 1 option for Medolces. I'm gonna make a video guide covering these 2 decks, Rockets and Medolce, so don't worry about that. Vendred Savior doesn't make Vendred all that much better simply by existing. It's decent, I guess. Nephthys, the Sacred Preserver, that's really strong, a really strong effect. But you're not making a link to with Nephthys ever, it's just such a bad card. You're going like neg 3 in order to activate Preparation of Rites. That's basically what this is. I'm sorry, this is bad. Cyber Witch I've never read before. Oh, he searches a ritual. Okay, no, actually, this isn't... Okay, this is meant to work with like Cyber's Magician, so it's not that bad if you're making a build dedicated to... I don't know, it's not all that interesting. Cyber's Magician is not interesting enough as a payoff to be worth playing. Gateway Dragon, good. Metal Rocket Dragon is decent. fun column shenanigans, I guess. All the rockets have like this shared gimmick where if they're targeted by Link monster's effect, they can destroy themselves and then do something, and then they float in the end phase. Metal Rocket is like decent, so I think it's a 1-2 of. This is bad. Shell Rocket, what's this one do again? In the column this card was in. Okay. So you're basically always putting this in the middle column. No, you have to destroy a monster. Okay, this doesn't work the way I thought it worked. Never mind. Fire Prison is really fun. You can probably make very... Like, this is one of the first floodgates per se in the game. But... this is basically, like, if you E-block your opponent, you basically win the game, because they can't special summon monster other than with Link Summoning. They can't Link Summon because of Fire Prison. I'm sure, like, this card is really easy to abuse. And I don't look forward to this. Like, then again, it loses to one MST, so who am I to judge? Defrag Dragons, fine. Hibernation Dragon's okay. We're getting Boot Sector launch, which I don't know why. We're not getting Striker Dragon, at least after that, so... Dillingerous is funny. This is bad. No. During each standby phase. That's... okay-ish. Means if you go for a big... Like, if you make Ball Lord turn 1... Okay, no, this is actually fine. This is actually pretty interesting. Like, if you decide to make a big Ball Lord push turn 1, which probably you should, you get to retrieve one of the mats used. How do you make Ball Lord easily turn 1, though? I guess it's doable. I guess it's feasible. Maybe convoluted, but feasible. Link Burst. I remember this card from the Eternity Code preview event that I went to. It's funny. That's it. And that is pretty funny. This is bad. This is nice. This is bad. That's garbage. Target once monster. Bad. Background Dragon. Okay. This is not the worst card. Vorticular Dragon. This one is so bad. I remember when this one was previewed and everyone was like, wow, this is garbage. Triggering Worm. Okay. Oh, it cannot be used anymore. It's bad. Booster Dragon's fine. Mini Borrel's fine. Borrel Regen is basically pre-mats, which is fine. Tactical Exchange, I remember this card from the Rocket Structure deck. It's funny. I think it's range playable, but it's not, probably not that good. Borrel Cooling, tribute to one rocket monster. Okay. DMC Dragon's fine. There's also the Topologic Bomber Dragon, the Draco Slayer bundle. Topologic Bomber Dragon is another really good Link boss. But it's a Topologic, so Cyber. It's probably something that you can also make with Salamangreat in order to easily nuke the board, because its effect is in fact pretty busted. Yeah, no, this is just a good card. I don't think it's like better objectively than Borreled Dragon, but it's pretty decent. Some more leaked cards. Catworld. Jesus Christ. Mirror Force Launcher. This, okay, unironically, this is, if this comes to Duel Links, this is going to be huge. In some very specific decks that I can't think of right now. But this is, like, this is, in a format where we're still so afraid of back row that we run three MSTs and stuff. This isn't, like, bad. This is fringe playable, I think. No, I think this is decent. I hope this is one of the level up rewards for Revolver, but this is going to be playable only if we get at least 2 copies, maybe 3. Maybe 3. It's not the greatest card though. Sniper Dragon. Sniffer Dragon? Yes, it's playable. Wait, no it's not. How do you summon the Sniffer Dragon that you got? It's a funny card, I like this little guy, but I don't think it's playable. Magna Rocket Dragon's pretty good. It stands without targeting, without destroying. It's probably one of the best rockets out there. We haven't gotten too many rockets. Let me check. There's Tracer, Metal Rocket. We have Silver Rocket as part of the event. And Shell Rocket. Huh, okay. So skills that are required to play 9. That's still doable. It's still feasible. Master of Rights level duplication, I think is what I did specifically for Cyber's Magician. Can't think of too many like decks that would place this over Master of Rights. I think this is like playable maybe in Vendred. But then again, your Vendred Slayer is open in the graveyard. So what's the point? You could be playing this in... There's no point in playing this in Necros or Gishki because you have low level mats that fill the entire condition. I don't know, I don't see this being too playable otherwise. Blasting Borrel? It's probably... That's the default skill. Storm Access. It's not as good as the OG Storm Access because this one doesn't give a free card in your extra deck. This is bad. Might of the Annoy is so funny. The Might of the Annoy, chosen from outside your deck randomly, will be one of the cards from your normal draw this turn. What does it mean? It's so cryptic, dude! What's the Might of the Annoy? Well, one of the cards from my normal draw? So I draw several cards this turn? What does it mean? Tuning Rocket. Yeah, whatever. In the name of Annoy. It's the Cracking Dragon skill. I don't think it's even that good. But there's no conditions associated with it, so you can just normal summon Cracking Dragon for free. Probably play this in a Dark Machine shell, like with Desperado and stuff. That's still a strong beater. It doesn't do much else, but it deals burn. It's funny card. Rocket Reload. This is bad. You're going neck to just to add a premature burial. Borrel Booster, bad. Borrel Launch is it's pretty great. Just set one Boot Sector Launch from free from your deck, who cares? Yeah, I think that's it for the leaks. The rest is just mats and stuff. I'm gonna give it a nice. Yeah, I think this is a really interesting box. I don't know if it's gonna be meta defining yet. I'm definitely gonna make guides on these two archetypes. I think this is going to be really good for my insight on these two decks. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about the mini box Lord of BORREL? Although that this name is really garbage. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!